Sometimes, the biggest success stories begin in places where everyone else has already given up. At just 25 years old, a young teacher was assigned to a neglected college with only 15 to 20 students. The building was in poor condition. The furniture was broken, the walls needed repair, and the college had very little support. And there was another challenge. She was the only teacher. Just 2 miles away were 4 large, well-known colleges with better buildings, better facilities, and far more students. Many people believed this small college had no future. But when the teacher looked at her students, she saw something different. She didn't see a failing college. She saw children who deserved a chance. She could have walked away. Instead, she made a decision. I'm going to change this place. And that decision changed everything. Every morning she taught her students. But after classes, she worked on the problems facing the college. And every evening she went to a busy town square. She loved singing, so she began singing there to raise support for her students. When people stopped to listen, she would tell them, I'm not asking you to help me. I'm asking you to help these children build a better future. Slowly, people began helping. Some contributed money. Others helped with repairs. Some supported classroom improvements, while others helped struggling students continue their education. Every small act of kindness brought the college one step closer to a better future. But the biggest problem remained. She was still the only teacher. So she continued raising support and gradually hired additional private teachers. The funds she raised helped pay their salaries and support the needs of the students. And when resources were not enough, she quietly made personal sacrifices to keep the work going. She never complained. She simply kept moving forward. Little by little, the college began to change. The damaged classrooms were repaired. The walls were painted. The furniture improved. The environment became cleaner and more welcoming. But the greatest transformation wasn't in the building. It was in the students. They began believing in themselves. More teachers joined the mission. More families began trusting the college. And slowly, the number of students started growing. Years passed. The teacher who had arrived at 25 was now 30, then 35, and eventually 40. But her mission never changed. She continued teaching, raising support, encouraging her staff, and helping students who needed assistance. The small college that once had only 15 to 20 students eventually grew to nearly 650 to 700 students. And the students began achieving excellent results. Some went on to higher education, others built successful careers. But then something even more beautiful happened. Former students began returning to the college. The children who had once needed help were now helping others. Some supported the college financially. Others helped students who couldn't afford their education. One former student said, "This college changed my life. Now I want to help change someone else's life." That was the moment the teacher knew her mission had become bigger than herself. One day, someone asked her, "Why did you dedicate so many years of your life to this college?" She smiled and answered, "If a mother raises her children well and sees them become successful, that is her success." Then she looked at her students. These children are my children too. If they become successful and go on to help others, then I have succeeded. She had spent 15 years turning a forgotten college into a place of opportunity. She had started with almost nothing. One teacher, a handful of students, a damaged building, and a dream that many people thought was impossible. But she had something more powerful than resources. She had a pure intention, a strong determination, and faith in God. She once said that even after retirement, she would continue serving her students as long as her health allowed. Because for her, teaching was never just a job. It was a mission. Her story teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. When a person makes a firm intention, Allah also helps him. When your intentions are pure, your determination is strong, and you sincerely do your best, even an impossible mission can become a success story. People may doubt you. Circumstances may challenge you. Resources may be limited. But never underestimate what one determined person can accomplish when faith, hard work, and a good purpose come together. Sometimes, all it takes is one person who refuses to give up. With the help of God.